Second Chronicles 30. And YHWH sent to all Yasharel and Yehuda, and wrote letters also to Ephraim and Manasseh that they should come to the house of Yahuwah at Jerusalem to keep the Pesach unto Yahuwah Elohai of Yasharel. For the king had taken counsel, and his princes, and all the assembly in Jerusalem, to keep the Pesach in the second month. For they could not keep it at that time, because the priests had not sanctified themselves sufficiently, neither had the people gathered themselves together to Jerusalem. And the thing pleased the king and all the assembly. So they established a decree to make proclamation throughout all Yisrael, from Beer-sheva even unto Dan, that they should come to keep the Pesach unto Yahuwah Elohim of Yisrael at Jerusalem. For they had not done it of a long time in such sort as it was written. So the post went with letters from the king and his princes throughout all Yisrael and Yehuda, and according to the commandment of the king, saying, Ye children of Yisrael, turn again unto Yahuwah Elohai of Abraham, Yitzhak, and Yisrael, and he will return to the remnant of you that are escaped out of the hand of the kings of Ashur. And be not like your fathers, and like your brethren, which transgressed against Yahuwah Elohim of their fathers, who therefore gave them up to desolation, as ye see. Now be ye not stiff-necked, as your fathers were, but yield yourselves unto Yahuwah, and enter into his sanctuary, which he has sanctified forever, and serveth Yahuwah Elohim, that the fierceness of his wrath may turn away from you. For if ye turn again unto Yahuwah, your brethren and your children shall find compassion before them that lead them captive, so that they shall come again unto this land. For Yahuwah Elohim is gracious and merciful, and will not turn away his face from you, if you return unto him. So the post passed from city to city through the country of Ephraim and Manasseh, even unto Zebulun. But they laughed them to scorn and mocked them. Nevertheless, divers of Asher and Manasseh and of Zebulun humbled themselves and came to Jerusalem. Also in Yehuda the hand of Elohim was to give them one heart to do the commandment of the king and of the princes by the word of Yahuwah. And there assembled at Jerusalem much people to keepeth the feast of Matzah in the second month, a very great assembly. And they arose and took away the altars that were in Jerusalem, and with all the altars for incense took they away, and cast them into the brook Kidron. Then they killed the Pesach on the 14th day of the second month, and the priests and the Leviim were ashamed, and sanctified themselves, and brought in the burnt offerings into the house of Yahuwah. And they stood in their place after their manner, according to the Torah of Moshe, the man of Elohim. The priest sprinkled the blood which they received from the hand of the Leviim. For there were many in the assembly that were not sanctified. Therefore the Leviim had the charge of killing the Pesachim for every one that was not clean, to sanctify them unto Yahuwah. For a multitude of the people, even many of Ephraim and Manasseh, Issachar and Zebulun, had not cleansed themselves. Yet did they eat at the Pesach otherwise than it was written. But YHWH prayed for them, saying, The good Yahuwah pardon everyone that prepares his heart to seek Elohim, Yahuwah Elohai of his fathers, though he be not cleansed according to the purification of the sanctuary. And Yahuwah hearkened to Yehizkiyahu, and healedeth the people. And the children of Yasharel that were present at Jerusalem keepteth the feast of Matzah 7 days with great gladness, and the Leviim and the priests praised Yahuwah day by day, singing with loud instruments unto Yahuwah. And Yehizkiyahu spoke comfortably unto all the Leviim that taught the good knowledge of Yahuwah, and they did eat throughout the feast 7 days, offering peace offerings and making confession to Yahuwah Elohim of their fathers. And the whole assembly took counsel to keep other 7 days. And they kept other 7 days with gladness. For Yehizkiyahu, king of Judah, did give to the assembly 1,000 bullocks and 7,000 sheep, and the princes gave to the assembly 1,000 bullocks and 10,000 sheep, and a great number of priests sanctified themselves. And all the assembly of Yehudah, with the priests and the Leviim, and all the assembly that came out of Yasharel, and the strangers that came out of the land of Yasharel, and that dwelt in Yehudah, rejoiced. So that there was great joy in Jerusalem, for since the time of Shalamah, the son of David, king of Yasharel, there was not the like in Jerusalem. Then the priests, the Leviim, arose, blessed the people, and their voice was heard, and their prayer came up to his holy dwelling place, even unto heaven.